Well. Are we on it? We're on it. We're on it. This is the new James Bond now. We're on. No, this is Have You Seen This? We are back.
With Sally and Chris.
Hello, I'm Chris.
I'm Sally. And we're here doing
Of course.
New and exciting, a 2-hour show for us.
2 hours. For some reason, they thought that'd be a good idea.
To have us mavericks on the radio for 2 hours.
Maverick.
1 till 3 every single Wednesday with new producer Will.
Yay! I was going to do a big unveiling. Oh my god. You've ruined that. I was going to be like, Amanda has moved on. Producer Will!
So, this week is Bond theme, obviously, because it's Skyfall.
The sweet, sweet Skyfall. If you haven't, we're not going to spoil it anyway, really, properly.
R.I.P. Amanda is the sign that...
R.I.P. to the producer you used to be.
Wow, this is starting out.
Really great. But yes, essentially, 2 hours of film, TV, and all sorts of entertainment business.
To do with film.
Yeah.
Better believe it.
I'm believing it.
Okay, cool. So we're going to start off with the news this week.
News.
That kind of went...
Oh.
Exciting.
What is this?
Just our bed for a...
I'm so shocked. We have beds now. We're second years. We've got beds. Technical. Yes. News. Do you want me to start with the news?
Why not?
Biggest news ever in film forever. Star Wars is now owned by Disney.
That's so exciting.
Georgie Lucas, that little Ewok in the check shirts, he has sold Star Wars to Disney. People saying, what? You know, like the Avengers, Marvel and stuff, they're with Disney. It's sort of going to be like that. But he's donated all the money to charity. Right. I think it was like $4 billion. Oh. Because, you know, he's a genius, George, and owns everything. And doesn't really need much money now, you know. But yeah, so he sold it. So Disney now get ILM, which is Industrial Light and Magic, which is his sound effects thing. They get the rights to Star Wars, probably the most important thing. All the merchandising therein. And yeah, they get like everything that Lucasfilm sort of owns. Well, not like, I don't think they get Indiana Jones. No. Maybe they do, actually. Oh my God, that's exciting.
Surely they would have mentioned that more, though, because Indiana Jones...
No, because I don't think they're starting another one, though. I think Star Wars, they've mentioned in it because they are definitely releasing a new film in, like, 2015.
As a big Star Wars fan, how do you feel about it?
I am a large Star Wars fan in size and... size. In size and mind. Well, initially, I had a nap, right, the day it was announced. I had a nap, right, before, like, it all happened, literally for an hour. I woke up, and suddenly Star Wars is Disney, and it was bewildering, I will tell you this. And I don't know, I was a bit, oh, no, don't do that at the start, but now I'm a bit, well, actually... Look what they did with the Avengers. Look how good that turned out to be.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, not amazing, but pretty good. Yeah. And look how much people don't like the prequels. This could be a chance to redeem Star Wars in their eyes. Yeah. I don't know what happened there.
We'd like to know your suggestions on this. You can tweet us at Express Radio.
Yes, what would you like the plot of the new Star Wars film to be?
Oh, that's such a good question.
Does Jabba come back? Jabba Jr.?
Jabba.
Jabba.
Jabba. Jabba. Or text studio.
Somebody's trying to text me now. What's going on there?
And then your message to 82010. And Chris, would you like to do the others?
Yeah. If you want to tweet us, just at Express Radio us, which is very exciting. And just like maybe hashtag us, maybe hashtag have you seen this? Don't worry too much about the spelling because we'll know what you mean anyway.
Yes.
So yeah, just do that or go on our Facebook page.
Or call us.
Well, yeah.
02920 781 530.
Yeah, we can't promise we'll answer.
I'm sure Will be there.
I'm sure. Yeah, no, producer will answer.
He's got a friendly producing voice.
He has quite the manner.
Yeah. But we'd like to come accustomed. Always wanted to say that. Okay, do you want to hear my news before I...
No, let's just do something else.
Okay, cool.
Go on, what's your news?
So, Skyfall, obviously. It's basically that it is...
Skyfall.
Obviously. Has beaten Harry Potter in the UK box office with £37.2 million.
Beaten Harry Potter with his own wand.
So it's beaten everything, basically.
Good.
It isn't out until Friday in the US.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
If it has the same effect, then it will beat the Avengers. So that's like the equivalent.
Very interesting though, because it's very British, isn't it, the film? And like usually Bond films, they go like elsewhere, don't they?
Yeah.
And I don't know how Americans will react to it.
I don't know either.
British
I'm excited to
film.
kind of like have a look at it because I think it'll be really interesting.
Yeah.
Like you said, you know, I think the reason why it's so big over here is because it is a very British. It's our British thing, isn't it? And I think we're very proud of our Bond.
We are very proud of our bonds. Our word is our bond.
Yeah. So I think that's what it is. Basically.
Title of Roger Moore's autobiography.
So I'm very happy about that.
Me too.
How well it's done, because it deserves to do well.
I hope it does even better. I've seen it 3 times.
Yeah.
How many times?
Twice.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
I've seen it 3 times. I win. I win.
Yeah. So that's my news. Basically, that Skyfall is the bomb.
The box office. Oh no, not a box office bomb. That's the opposite of what we want to say.
It's the box office.
It's da bomb at da box office.
Yeah.
Blockbuster.
See, we're down with the kids.
Yeah.
So
Homie.
to go next, we used to do this feature. If you've not listened to the show before,
if you are totally new, fresh-faced years,
we basically do this feature called Word on the Street because we're basically obsessed with Meryl Streep.
We do love that mare.
And we'd play a clip from Meryl Streep, and then Chris and you at home would have to guess where the clip is from, who the character is, and all those kind of things. And to go with the whole Bond theme, I've decided to do Who-Dee Dench.
Aha!
So like Judi Dench.
Like Judy, but Hoodie. It works in 2 ways because it's like Hoodie Dench, but it's also Hoodie Dench.
Hoodie Dench. That was my original plan.
Hooray!
So I will play you this
Patois
clip,
for all.
and I want you to tell me what Bond film, because it is a Bond film.
I see, it's a Bond film. It's a Bond film.
What Bond film? Obviously, you know her character. That's it, really. What Bond film? That's all I got for you. So tweet at Express Radio, text studio, and then your message, your answer, to 82010.
Yeah.
Email studio@expressradio.co.uk or call us on 02920 781 530. Are you ready for the clip?
Yes.
How do you feel about this?
I'm excited.
I've turned off the music.
Oh, I'm so very excited.
The bed's gone.
No bed.
Here we go.
Who the hell do they think they are? I report to the Prime Minister, and even he's smart enough not to ask me what we do.
Oh, Judy.
This is Judy getting angry.
Smackdown. I don't know what that is, because I've been watching them recently.
Got to.
Thing is, she has good lines in every film, even if she's not like a major character, like Tomorrow Never Dies.
That's what you got to think about.
In Tomorrow Never Dies, she requests that Bond pump Paris Carver for information.
Oh.
Very amusing. Money penny in tow.
Miss Money Penny. That was really good. I'm impressed with myself.
So
I'm just going to play it again for you, just so you've got it.
Who the hell do they think they are? I report to the Prime Minister, and even he's smart enough not to ask me what we do.
What we do?
What we do.
Right, I've got an inkling of what it might be.
Okay, that's good.
Not going to tell you yet.
No, please
I'm
don't.
going to save that.
Keep it to yourself, please. And to start off the show, we're going to play a song now.
Oh.
It is GoldenEye.
Oh, no.
Tina Turner. And
I will be singing along.
After this first song, we are going to have film reviews.
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner. Chris kept on saying it. But
I kept saying Tina Turner throughout that entire song.
Singing along. It was beautiful. You missed it.
Sweet Tina.
We hope you enjoyed it. Again, got Tina Turner, GoldenEye.
Doesn't get a lot of praise, that song, and I think it's one of the better ones.
I enjoy it more than I possibly should.
I saw her live, and she came out of a giant gun barrel and sang that song.
I'm really worried what you were going to say.
No.
No. So, film reviews.
Let's do a sweet film review.
Yes. Before we move on to the inevitable Skyfall, Chris and I have got 2 separate reviews that we're going to talk about now. And Chris, would you like to go first?
I would. I've got the campaign coming up. Much like old Mitt and Romney. And Romney and Obama. Mitt and Romney. Romney and Obama, you know, they were in a presidential campaign, weren't they? This film is exactly like that. Only this film is about like a governor campaign.
I've got the trailer. Do you want me to play it first?
Hey, I think that would set the tone for my review.
Cool.
How's my hair? Strong. So strong. My hair could lift a car off a baby if it had to. Absolutely. Well, I like to hear.
Education is our future. Farmers are this nation's backbone.
Bankers,
Women,
veterans,
Filipino tilt-a-whirl operators are this nation's backbone. Salamat. Cam Brady will win his 5th term in Congress simply by signing the registration ballot. That's one of the perks of running unopposed.
Let's get this bad boy signed.
I don't know if that's supposed to be pushing or pulling. Hey.
Who is that guy?
This has been my dream, running for office.
You're challenging our 4-term congressman. How do you expect to do that?
Did I say that again? Now that I'm running for Congress, we're going to be under a lot of scrutiny. Anybody have anything that they want to share with us?
I said the Lord's name in vain at school.
Is that it?
I went to the petting zoo and I let the goat lick my wiener.
That little guy's a weirdo. I'm gonna smoke that clown.
We've got some work to do, right?
How you doing?
Hate to break it to you, friend, but your balloon's getting ready to pop. And that balloon's full of your own butt toots.
Are you trying to trash talk me? Your mama's like a vacuum cleaner. She sucks, she blows, and gets laid in a closet. That's what nuts feel like. Stop it.
Washington, D.C. is a mess. How do you say it's a mess in Hebrew? Balagan. Donkey Kong?
You want a holy war, little man?
Let me hear a Cam Brady 012. Oh, shove a throwing star up a Chinese monkey.
They want to get on the ceiling.
I refuse to lose, and I will win.
This dog has a lot of fight in him.
Marty Huggins? What do you got there? Is that a crossbow? Ah! Ho! Black Hawk down!
Gentlemen, we've got some babies to kiss. That's my baby to kiss.
Stop it! They want to get mine. He just punched a baby.
Is anyone asking how my hand feels after punching that iron-like jaw of that baby?
That's a good bit. I like that bit. I really like the campaign, actually. I saw it advertised. I thought, it's a bit typical Will Ferrell. But the real star of the show is not Will himself, though he is quite good. It's old Zach Galifianakis.
That doesn't surprise me.
I'm going to say that's how you pronounce his name. I don't know. But essentially
Very
Alan from The
confidently
Hangover.
done.
You know, him. He's really funny in it. He's, like, really good. I like him. He's a good actor of comic variety.
Yeah.
Essentially what it is these two men vie for the governorship in a gubernatorial election in the United States. I think it's the governor. Could be congressman. Ooh, that'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Yes. But yeah, essentially they vie for these things. And this is about sort of dirty tricks campaigns and how modern politics has sunk to its lowest ebb.
Right.
But in a humorous way. Yeah, essentially what happens is, not going to spoil it, but Zach Galifianakis is sort of the son of this wealthy guy, and the Republicans they are, that's how they are, I think. They sort of put all their money behind him. So he's built up with the money to be like this credible candidate, even though he has no idea what he's doing.
Right, okay.
And then Will Ferrell's really annoyed and obviously tries to up the game, including a sex tape. I know.
Oh, this is so typical.
It's quite amusing.
Yeah.
But it's also quite horrific.
Right, okay.
That thing at the end, the punched a baby bit of the train, that's sort of... it's so good.
Is that what you got to say about it? It's just so good.
It reappears at the end. It's very funny. Very fun. No, it's very funny. And I took two friends to see it because, actually we were late. We were going to see Ruby Sparks, and they were really slow. So I said, well, we're going to see the campaign now. That's how you deal with people.
But it was the good choice to make?
It was a very good choice to make, because I saw Ruby Sparks afterwards, and I didn't really like it. And I did like the campaign. Not the funniest film of the year. That belongs to 21 Jump Street, of course. That crown is untouchable so far.
I've got a crow. Carry on.
Sally's got a crown.
Crow.
Oh, crow. I think it's crown.
Oh, is it? Oh.
No, I said crown.
Oh, you said crown. I said crow. From Peter Pan.
Let's call the whole thing off.
Yes. Let's just stop the show
and continue reviewing. No, yeah, I thought it was really funny. I'm going to say, not like a funniest film ever, but maybe 7. I'd watch it again, I think.
Okay.
And really relevant because of, obviously, the US elections.
Yeah.
Has a bit of a schmaltzy ending. Won't give it away, but, it's not, like, the best. Sort of typical ending, sort of ruins the vibe. Dylan McDermott, I want to say him. He's the one in 3 to Tango.
Yes, he is.
Him. He's in it. He's really good.
Yeah.
He's really funny.
That does surprise me.
Does it? He's really funny in it. No, yeah, a little bit part.
Yeah.
Sort of. He's the evil campaign manager.
Okay.
Yeah, and he sort of switches sides. It's really good. He's really good in it. Him and Zach Grudebu They're my faves.
Okay, good.
Exactly. Really good. So I'm giving it a 7.
Yeah.
I'll give it well, maybe a 6.
Maybe
6 or a 7.
6 to 7, 6.5.
6 to 7. Yeah,
cool.
that. What a way to make it
from
look.
it.
Oh, we got a clip.
Yeah. I like this whole lion thing at the end of the.
Well, as a Christian, I guess that it would be easy for you to recite the Lord's Prayer.
Is that what we're resorting to here? Gestapo tactics?
I would like to hear that. Would you like to hear him say the Lord? You heard me, man.
Fine, I'm happy to. Our Father, art who is up in heaven, aloe vera be thy name. The thigh. Thy kingdom, the magic kingdom, as it is on earth in the helicopter. Give us this day our daily pizza, and let us digest it. Forgive us. Forgive us for trespassing, and do not lead us to the temptations, because we are tired of them and their dancing. And deliver us from evil with your mighty sword and falcon, forever and ever and ever. Amen.
Wow.
It's funnier than that.
I enjoyed it. I thought
it was quite good.
That was rather good.
What you can't see in that clip is that Dylan McDermott is sort of not Dylan McDermott. It's also another guy in it, but he's sort of
trying to
signing. I'm doing it now,
right, cool,
and you can't see me doing it,
no.
and that's why the temptation.
That's why radio's great.
Radio.
Okay, Taken 2.
Where?
Here's the trailer.
Oh, you reviewing it?
I am. I swear it does start, I promise.
You slaughtered our men, our brothers, our sons. We will find him. We will have our revenge.
Surprise!
Oh my God, I was just leaving you a message.
I wanted to surprise you.
Well, you succeeded. Welcome to Istanbul.
Mom, look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. Dad's the best, huh? Yes, he is.
He's here. I want all 3 of them alive.
Listen to me carefully, Kim. Your mother is going to be taken. People are going to come for you, too.
What are you going to do?
What I do best. Where is she?
You have 30 minutes.
This is not a game. I will finish this thing. You just have to die.
So again, oh, he's still going.
Been out of time.
There you go.
No.
Still going. You gonna do it again for me? No, he's done.
They left you hanging, Ethan. What do you think of it?
Yeah, obviously the trailer is a lot more solemn to that of the campaign, but it is a really good film. But it's not very good.
Right. Okay.
Right. If it was your
Here to
like,
explain.
Basically, if it was like the first Taken film, it would be good.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's the second. It's the same plot. It's the same thing all over again, and it's just getting boring now. And I love Neeson, and I love him in all action things, and I adored Taken. I thought it was one of my favourite films. It's one of those films that's just on telly, and I'm like, yes, sit down, watch it, lovely. But this one wasn't as good. It was good that they kept the same cast and they didn't do the whole, oh, she's often somewhere, you know, like trying to make it out like she's away and
she's
stuff like that. So they did keep
fat
this,
farm or something.
Yeah.
Even though none of them are fat.
Yeah. No. But they kept the same. Basically, the premise is it's the same premise. Okay, basically the premise is that his wife gets taken. They go to Israel.
Oh, taken. Oh, it's in the title.
Yeah, so if you didn't know that.
It's Turkey, isn't it? Istanbul.
Yes, Istanbul, sorry.
I saw it.
I'm just so cool. Yes, Istanbul. And she gets taken. And it's up to Liam, once again, and his daughter, because they're going to go after his daughter as well. It's basically following on from the first one, so you'd have to see the first one, because in the first one, Liam Neeson's daughter goes to Paris with a friend and gets taken by these men who tried to sell her for nothing. And Liam gets her back, and it's all fine.
Never has sex trafficking got
the second one is all about revenge and stuff.
Yeah,
so,
as you may have gathered from that trailer.
Yeah,
they've slaughtered our brothers.
Yeah, so it's all going back to that. And revenge on Neeson. So it's really good. It's a really good idea, but it's not a very good film. It's just basically Taken 1 again, and it's just a bit...
Yeah.
It's just a bit repetitive.
Also,
I thought.
It's a 12A, isn't it?
It is a 12A, wouldn't it? Shouldn't be, to be honest.
I want more blood.
Yeah.
More blood.
It shouldn't be a 12A.
Because the first one's an 18.
Yeah.
I've not seen the first one, though. Do you recommend it?
I definitely recommend the first one. The first one is a brilliant film. Liam Neeson at his prime, basically.
Prime?
Yeah.
Good film with Meryl Streep.
Yeah, it's a very good film. Edgy, sweet drama, all that kind of stuff.
But 2 not as good?
2 not as good. Don't really recommend 2
Would you
as
rate
much.
it a 2?
I'd rate it a 4.
Oh, so it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay if you've seen the first one and you want to see the second one. It's okay if you love Liam Neeson. But for anything other than that, they shouldn't have done it. They should have left it
I
untouched.
agree. I
They
saw
should
it and
have
I
left
thought it was terrible. Worst film I've ever seen. And also, can I link it to Bond?
Yes.
You know his wife in it?
Yes.
Famke Janssen.
Yes.
She's in Goldeneye, and she's really good in Goldeneye because she strangles men with her thighs. But in this, she's reduced in this film, just quivering in a corner and just being carried, lobbed on Neeson's back. You know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You'd think the day when a Bond film becomes more feminist than a mainstream action film is ridiculous, don't you think?
Exactly. Okay, so that's 4. So, moving on to Bond. Just had to do that.
That was good.
Thank you. I'm just going to play this from Taken.
Listen to me carefully.
While I get set up.
Your mother and I are going to be taken.
So there you go. That's what you get.
I can't keep a straight face through this because they keep saying taken.
Yeah, I know.
It's just
Your mother and I.
We get it. They're being taken.
Taken. Yeah, well, we got that from the title. There you go.
Also, what I don't like about that film, sorry, it's that like she's learned to drive, right? Yeah. She's learned to drive at the start. She hasn't passed her test because she's so nervous.
Yeah.
And then she's going through the bazaars of Turkey.
You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Go through the bazaars of Turkey.
What do you say about a man like that?
3 months ago, you lost the drive containing the identity of every agent embedded in terrorist organizations across the globe.
I made a judgment call.
There isn't much road left.
Take the bloody shot.
.007 reporting for duty.
Where the hell have you been?
Enjoying death.
I only have one question. Why not stay dead? There's no shame in saying you've lost a step.
I'm your new quartermaster. You must be joking. Author PPKS 9mm short. It's been coded to your palm print, so only you can fire it. Less of a random killing machine, more of a personal statement. Q. 007. I want to meet your employer.
Be careful what you wish for.
Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
How much do you know about fear?
All there is.
Not like this. Not like him.
Just look at you. Chasing spies. England. The Empire. MI6. So old-fashioned. She sent you after me knowing you're not ready, knowing you would likely die. Mommy was very bad. The 2 survivors. This is what she made us.
Everybody needs a hobby.
So what's yours?
Resurrection.
And yes, before you ask, it is as good as the trailer.
It is the best Bond film ever.
It is a really brilliant Bond film.
Is what I'm saying.
If you haven't watched it, can't give too much about the plot line.
Yeah.
But it's basically...
It's not so much a twist, but a spoilers. There are big spoilers, aren't there?
Javier Bardem, who you may know from Eat, Pray, Love, and also...
No Country for Old Men.
Yes,
He's the villain. He won an Oscar for that, didn't he? Best Supporting Actor.
And he is a brilliant villain in this as well.
Creepy.
Really, really, really good. You've got also Ralph Fiennes in there, who's amazing, who plays this person called Mallory. Q's back, which is very, very exciting, but obviously it's a new Q.
Played by little Ben Whishaw.
Yeah.
Who's 30 and yet looks 12.
He's very good, and actually very good looking in real life. Who knew?
Do you think?
Yeah.
Was
photos of him,
Theo thought
all
so.
moody, like with his hands up and stuff. It's really exciting.
Yeah, Bife enjoyed him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He likes to think he is him now, I think. His quirky outfits.
I am. Anyway, then there's also Naomi Harris, who is the new, in inverted commas, Bond girl.
Yes.
I don't know whether you can really call her a Bond girl.
You can, because she's a girl and she's in Bond.
Okay, cool. And then obviously...
No, but yeah, she isn't really, is she? Because she sort of works alongside him.
No,
She just happens to be an agent who is a woman.
Exactly.
She's really good, though.
And obviously there's the big Judy.
Judy Dench.
So, it's a really good film. Go and watch it. You don't need to see any of the others, I don't think. I think
that's
you
the
should,
best thing about this.
But this is the best one, because Quantum of Solace, you had to see Casino Royale to get Quantum of Solace.
Didn't like Quantum of Solace.
It's my worst Bond film.
Not my worst.
Is it not?
My worst is Live and Let Die.
That is pretty awful.
I think it's abysmal.
Yeah.
With the voodoo in business. That's just... What are you doing, Roger?
Yeah. I can let them off, though, because it's classic Bond. But this one I was a bit, like... Quantum of Solace I was a bit disappointed in.
Quantum is the worst of the moderns, I would say.
What I really, really enjoy about Skyfall is you can literally just watch it having not watched any Bonds, just to see what the fuss is about.
And that's what the best thing about the Bonds were, I thought, that it was sort of episodic.
Everything you can get away with just not watching ones before.
Yeah, you didn't have to watch them before. And I totally abandons the Vesper story from Casino Royale, which I like because it's boring. They should be self-contained Bond films, because when you try to establish a sort of continuity, other than the actors playing it, I think you sort of mess it up.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's the best Bond film, I think, technically, and maybe even plot-wise, I think. I mean, previously to this, I liked Tomorrow Never Dies. That was my favourite.
Yes.
With Elliot Carver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rupert Murdoch, for all us. Justin Lewis, I bet, really likes that film. Head of Joe Mac. Because it's essentially Rupert Murdoch takes over the world, but then gets killed by Bond. So that's quite good. I think with this film, the script and the director and everything, it's all... Even though the two people who wrote the script also wrote, like, some of the Pierce Brosnan ones. Neil Purvis and... Oh, I want to say somebody else's name, but I can't remember. And there's another guy called John Logan who was brought in to, like, rewrite the script as well. And he's doing the next one, I think.
I was impressed with Sam Mendes.
Yeah, he's
You'll
good,
know
though.
him from like directing American Beauty and Revolutionary Road.
Yeah.
I never liked Revolutionary Road.
No.
I just thought it was an old couple arguing.
American
about the
Beauty
whole
I
film.
really loved, though.
American Beauty
One of
is
my favourite
amazing,
films.
and if you haven't watched that, you should definitely watch it. But he did a really, really good job of really directing well and taking control of a really good modern classic Bond, if that makes sense.
Humour is back as well, which I think sorely lacked in the last two.
Absolutely.
There's a bit where he's running for the tube, and there's a bit of lols. He's like, "Oh, I'm health and safety." A lot more like jokey, and he's in a casino again. He's in a tuxedo. He says James Bond.
It is. You've got some real classic Bond bits in it that I think can really pull it off.
Oh, and when the car. I'm not saying
the car,
but the car. You'll know it when you see it.
He's classic Bond.
People cheer. People whoop.
Not enough gadgets. That's all I can say.
I quite like that though.
Yeah.
I liked that. Although they sort of distanced themselves from the gadgets, they brought that car back, and that had a gadget.
Yeah.
So I liked that.
You can let it off.
Yeah, because they paid enough.
Although there is a blunder with the car.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
What's the blunder?
That car in the original film didn't have the ejector seat.
Ah,
I'm afraid.
Films after it.
Yeah.
Oh, go on then, eject me.
So there you go.
Says M. Brilliant.
I've got a clip from it that you're going to enjoy.
Oh, I will.
Take the shot. I said take the shot. I can't. I may hit Bond. Take the bloody shot.
Ooh.
I really wanted to do that for Hoodie Dench, but I knew I wouldn't be able to get one. Okay, out of 10?
10. My first ever 10 on this programme.
10 for me as well.
10 all the way. Best film of the year.
Yeah, and me.
My favourite film of the year. And, great song.
Yes, really good song, which we'll be playing at the end of the show, so stay tuned because Adele will be coming up with that amazing power voice of a song.
And I also like, just one more thing, in it, they're always talking about how old Bond is. They're saying, oh, aren't you a bit past it? You're an old dog, new tricks.
Yeah.
But I think that that's not referring to him. I think it's a metaphor for the franchise.
Yes.
There we go, because it's the 50th year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, because it's old, but look, we could still do it. It's like one of the best Bonds ever.
It is.
Done. Best film ever.
Beautiful. Okay, I'm just going to quickly play you Hootie Dench again. Let us know at Express Radio Studio, then your message, what you think the Bond film is from 82010. Or email studio@expressradio.co.uk or call us on 02920 781 530.
Or go on our Facebook.
Who the hell do they think they are? I report to the Prime Minister, and even he's smart enough not to ask me what we do.
You telling him?
Yeah. So the next song that we're going to play is The World Is Not Enough, which is
Garbage.
obviously from the film.
The World Is Not Enough.
Thank you.
Good film. A lot of them in that one as well.
Enjoy.
Loved those sweet bagpipes there.
Absolutely.
That must have been taken straight from the film, because that's what happens.
That's brilliant. I'm really
great.
happy about that.
Anyway. Yes. The World Is Not Enough by Garbage,
Thank
who
you.
recently reformed and released an album.
Yes.
Not about Bond songs, though.
Television versus Smell-O-Vision. We are moving on from our amazing Bond theme for a little bit, just so we can do Towel versus Smell.
Yes, essentially Television versus Smell-O-Vision is we rank shows. 5 shows each. Ones that we really like, ones that we don't like.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first with your tell? Sally's got the great shows this week.
I'll give you the television that I think. My first one is simply because it was on and everybody watched it. Darren Brown, The Apocalypse.
I didn't see it. Don't tell me what happened.
I won't tell you what happened.
But was it really good?
I thought it was really good. There's a lot of backlash to it. There's a lot of people saying it was staged. And that the guy who was doing it was an actor. But I think if you don't think about it and you put your cynicism behind,
suspend your senses,
then just go with it and just try and get into it, and then you'll see it.
Almost like a Bond film.
Yeah. I think a lot of people take it too seriously.
Yeah.
And I think you just need to kind of let go a bit.
Yeah.
But that's number 5. Number 4 is Gossip Girl. It's the last series, thank God, because it just went on for way too long. They shouldn't have done it for this long. And that's basically what I've put it in my television, because they should have stopped at season 3 when I was still enjoying it.
But it's still good though, no?
Still good cast,
It's
still
just going
keeping
a
the
bit
same
long.
people, but I'm just pleased this is the final series.
That's
if I'm
good, that's
honest.
good.
Then it's The Paradise at number 3.
Para.
I don't know if anyone's seen it, but it's basically like the BBC's version of Downton Abbey, but from a different time period, a lot earlier on. And it's really good if you're a girl, because it's like old-fashioned clothes and things like that. So it's really, really good. And it's a very good love story too, but it's really getting on my nerves at the moment because the people should get together and they're not together. So.
That's one of the Essentialist dilemmas.
But then that means I just keep watching it, so that's
Is it
fine.
set in like a John Lewis? Isn't it a department store?
Yeah, it's a department store
There we
called The
go.
Paradise.
There we go.
Lovely, good-looking men, so you'll enjoy that.
Thanks.
Okay, next is Unsafe Sex in the City.
Dun, 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 dun,
Which
dun,
is a
dun,
brilliant show. It's,
BBC 3, yeah?
But yeah, it's BBC 3 and it's based on a sexual health clinic in Manchester. And it just makes you feel good about your own life, I think. That's coming from me. I know that sounds really bad.
Because of how diseased the people are.
Basically.
How brilliant. It's sort of like Embarrassing Bodies.
It is,
I like that,
but it's cool. Just watch it, it's great. And then finally, I've gone for Graham Norton, because it's been really good so far, this series.
Yeah, Judi Dench.
Enjoyed it. Judy,
Javier,
and Daniel, all in one episode, so that was great. It's been really, really good, so that's my top 5.
No, that's quite a good lot.
I think so.
Here's the ones I hate. Essentially, I'm going to start off, repeats. I don't like these repeats. Literally now in second year, I've got a TV, but the only things that seem to be on are Come Dine With Me, the hour, and the episodic ones that are every half an hour. Big Bang Theory and How I Met Your Mother, these are the only programs that are ever on, apart from news.
Yeah.
This is the only thing that's on, and they need to get some new ones or something, or stop repeating them, because otherwise I'm going to hate them. And I really like Big Bang Theory, so they need to stop this. Number 4, I'm going to skip ahead. Number 4, Cuckoo. I didn't really enjoy it, actually. I like Andy Samberg and I like Greg Davis.
Right.
And also, I like, what's her name, who used to be in Friends, Helen Baxendale.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I like her, but it just doesn't gel.
No.
I don't really like it as a show. I thought it was a bit too cliched. Right. Number 3, MasterChef The Professionals. Literally, just like Great British Bake Off. Don't want another cooking show yet.
Right.
Go away.
Yeah.
That's the only
too
reason.
soon.
I really like The Professionals, which is really annoying because I love Michel Roux and his lady friend who chops the salmons. Number 2, Unzipped. I've been over Unzipped several times on several shows. It is the worst program of all time. It needs to be ended forever. Everyone needs to die. And number 1.
Wow.
Number 1, Made in Chelsea. What on earth is this horrifying programme that has been bestowed on me? I came downstairs on Monday night. My 2 housemates were watching it. It was literally just posh people going, oh my god, you should have kissed her then. And then that was all it was. And then everyone was like, oh no, but it's Team Piggy or whatever a friggin' name is. What is it? Team Caggy? Team Cagney and Lacey? I don't know. Pinky, or whatever, like, and they put them together. Jinky, Binky and James,
Cheska.
Jamie.
Oh, Jamie, yeah.
Aren't they meant to be going together or something? I don't care. It's a terrible program. End this.
Wow.
End this too.
Okay, so if you've got like anything against what we've just said,
which you may if you're a lawyer for Britain Unzipped.
or indeed anything that you've just said, call 02920 781 530. Tweet us at Express Radio. Go on our Facebook page, which is Have You Seen This? Text studio, then your message to 82010, or email us at studio@expressradio.co.uk. Please don't send any death threats.
Or go to Eversheds and file a subpoena.
Yeah.
Because I am not leaving here until I speak to a lawyer.
Yes. Okay, that's great.
Fantastic.
So, yeah, just a quick rundown then of what we've done. Unsafe Sex in the City, which is on BBC Three's on Tuesday nights. Derren Brown, Apocalypse, which will be on 4OD. It has finished now, but both episodes are up there. The Paradise, which again is on Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock on BBC One. Gossip Girls on 8 o'clock on Wednesday nights on ITV2. And Graham Norton is Friday nights, normally at 10:35 on BBC One.
I would run down my ones, but, you know, I don't want you to watch them because they're terrible. I'm saving you.
There you go, then. I'm going to play you Hudi Dench again, and then we've got something really exciting, a new feature after the next song.
I'm excited.
Which is called Berg versus Boat. Ooh. I'll explain more.
Yes, it does need a bit more explanation. This is good.
Who the hell do they think they are? I report to the Prime Minister, and even he's smart enough not to ask me what we do. This is now Live and Let Die by Paul McCartney and
Classic.
The Wings.
Fireworks at the ready.
Take the shot. I said take the shot. I can't, I may hit Bond. Take the bloody shot.
Bang! Quite good. And then I laughed and said it was quite good. Therefore nullifying how good it was.
Mortifying for you. Yes.
Yes.
Here comes my awful new feature, which will last for 1 week only because it is that bad.
You tickled me now.
Basically, Chris, Will and I were sat talking about what to do for the show. And for some reason, Titanic came up.
When Chris
obviously,
said,
because I was there.
And then I said, oh, the other day on Channel 4, I said, there was an announcer and he said, Boat versus Berg, it's Titanic, coming up next.
And
I thought that was hilarious.
That got me thinking.
And it got Sally thinking.
That we should have a feature of Boat versus Berg.
Wow, I thought.
And here it is, live on radio, where it should never be aired again, and I won't be using this when I do my CV and show people my portfolio of what I've done on radio.
We will burn the tapes a la Nixon.
Yes. It is called Boat versus Berg. Basically, the idea is I have gotten some names of boats and some names of some lettuce. Iceberg, if you see what I'm saying here. And Chris has to guess whether it is a boat or a berg.
Oh my god.
Why has nobody thought of this before?
Why indeed?
So.
And I don't eat vegetables, as my friends know, so this might be tricky for me.
Boat.
I'm on a
boat! Versus berg.
Iceberg, run ahead!
Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Are you ready to play?
I hope so.
Boat.
I'm on a boat!
Versus Berg.
Iceberg, go ahead!
Oh, I can't anymore. I'm going now.
I'm going to put on some suspicious music in the backdrop.
Suspicious?
Yeah, when I say suspicious, I mean other word. Just James again.
Right.
Okay. First one.
Yeah.
Berg versus boat. Butterhead. Is this a berg, as in lettuce?
It's actually quite tricky.
Or a boat? I'll be marking.
I'm saying Berg.
Going for Berg?
Yeah. Are you revealing it at the end? Or
no, I'll reveal
just
it
do
now.
it now.
Yeah. It's not that going to feature.
Yeah, no.
You would be right in thinking
Hey!
it is lettuce. Yes, it's a berg.
Come on.
Pygmy. Boat or berg?
Berg?
Going for berg.
I'm going for berg.
I didn't. Yeah. No, I'm afraid it's a boat. You're wrong.
Sunk.
Yes. Sunk it.
That's how I feel. Sunk it.
Next, Red Russian.
Oh, that's neither.
Tough one.
I'm saying Berg again.
Saying berg again.
I'm saying Berg again.
You're right. It's
Yeah.
lettuce. Lolo Rosso.
Right, that's a boat.
Afraid it's a berg.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm so cocky with my Berg boat
You
knowledge.
Bally Hally.
Hally. Hello in like Swahili.
Yeah. How did you know?
Iceberg lettuce.
Boat.
Mike, I'm terrible at this.
You're really
I
bad.
need to eat my greens.
See, I told you this is a good game.
This is why you should
Next
eat your greens,
one,
listeners.
This one's a hard one.
Right.
Leaf.
How's it spelled?
L-E-A-F.
Could you use it in a sentence? No. I'm going to say lettuce.
You'd be right.
Hey.
What I was going to do is trick you and find
a boat called
a
Leaf.
boat called Iceberg.
Oh.
And then you'd be like, oh, it's obviously lettuce.
Yeah.
But there's no boats called Iceberg. Can you believe that?
They probably don't want to tempt fate, really, after the whole Titanic thing.
It is a bit ridiculous, to be fair.
Yeah.
I don't really understand that. I'm very impressed. Anyway, the next one is Luna.
Love it.
No, not Love Good.
Skyfall, done.
Boat or berg?
Ice boat. Boat.
You'd be right.
There we go. There we go.
Next one, you might recognise this from a Friends episode. Ichiban.
Ichiban, lipstick for men. Boat?
You'd be right.
Yes.
Boat.
Also lipstick for men.
Wayuna.
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 Hey,
Wayuna.
Wayuna. I'm going to say lettuce.
You'd be wrong again. It's a boat.
I was right the last time. Again.
Crisp head.
Lettuce.
And you're right,
You're
it's
a crisp
lettuce.
head.
And that concludes. I hear you all
A hearty
in
sigh of
excitement
relief.
for boat
I'm on a boat!
versus
Well, I really enjoyed that.
I spent about
How
3 hours on YouTube trying to find a boat clip. So like, I'm on a boat. So yeah, that's. I hope you enjoyed it. Would you like to know your results?
Please do. Give me them now. We are tallying the results.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
If you'd like to take part in next week's boat
Or
versus
suggest a
berg,
feature.
please suggest a feature.
Call us. Tweet us if you want to reach us.
On 02920 781 530 at Express Radio.
Or get on our Facebook.
Which is Have You Seen This?
Have you seen this on Express?
Or text studio, then your message to 82010. Or email studio@expressradio.co.uk. Please think of something else. I've heard that Sarah Cobden is listening from our Facebook page.
Hooray!
So, well done, and come up with an idea, please. Thank you.
Right now.
That was awful. I'm so sorry.
That was great. I enjoyed it.
The next feature's going to be better, I promise.
It captured the spirit of both boats and Biggs.
Yeah. Titanic will. There's going to be. I've decided that there will be a Titanic feature every single week now.
Fantastic.
So.
How would you feel,
watch out.
right, if somebody took, because Titanic, your favourite film.
Yeah.
How would you feel if somebody took over the rights and made like billions of
just turned Chris off because I think that's an awful idea.
I thought something had happened out there then because you sort of steered, and I thought, oh no.
No, I'm just angry.
They've come to get me.
This idea. This is a terrible idea. Catherine Zeta-Jones was in Titanic.
Was she?
Yeah, a film called Titanic.
Oh.
It wasn't very good, so yeah.
We should move on then.
Yeah, we probably should. Here's
Yep.
another song for you.
Fantastic.
It's Lulu, obviously, because that goes so well with Boat versus
I
Bird.
met her once.
Chris met her once.
Told me I was amazing.
And did she actually?
No, she told me I was the best. She said, "You boys are the best." I said, "No, Lulu, you're the best." And then she left in her car.
Oh, cool.
She only rolled down the window. Anyway.
Can you please sing the title of the song for me?
The man with the golden gun. That's how she sings it.
And
that's what's on next.
Yes. Oh, I put it in the wrong cart. Sorry, guys.
Oh, nobody knows what that means.
For me.
Yeah, I'll talk for you. Not a great film though, The Man with the Golden Gun. I don't like the premise is quite good actually, but Christopher Lee is really good as Scaramanga,
Right, I've got it now.
the actual man with the golden gun. Can I still talk about it, or do you want to put it on?
No.
It's a good film-ish, not one of the best. Here's the song, quite good.
I'm on a boat!
Really aren't on a boat. Man with the golden gun, they like Lulu. Everyone's favourite Bond song that they've never heard.
I think it is. Brilliant. Okay, now I have another terrible feature. This one's a little better, I think.
Go on.
A little more organised.
That was organised. That was pretty well organised. It was just about iceberg lettuce.
It was organised. I spent about 2 hours.
You know, you can tell you put effort into that.
I spent the time I should be doing on my essay doing Berg versus Boat.
It's an essay-free zone.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, this is called Bond versus Berg, this next feature, and again, it's playing with Chris, but please play along at home.
Hang on, is it Bond versus Berg again, did you say?
Did I just say
You did just say that.
Awkward. Best of Bond, I mean. Right, no problem, there's no more Bergs.
Sean
more
Connery or Crisp Head?
Which one's a Bond? I'm going to go with the Crisp Head, Sally. Okay, cool. Great. Basically... I'm going to play the famous line.
Bond.
The name's Bond, James Bond.
So famous you nearly forgot
it. You have to guess which Bond it is for me. But just write them down and tell me at the end.
Okay.
Okay? Right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
To play?
I was born ready.
Bond. Not versus anything.
That was you.
No.
Oh no, what? Have we started?
No, we haven't. Here we go. First one.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
Ooh.
I've started you off with a really easy one.
You know what? It's not going to be easy for me because I'm really bad with accents.
Okay. Next one. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Cool.
The name's Bond.
Ah, well that one's easy.
James Bond.
I know that one.
Cool.
My fave.
Next.
My name's Bond. James Bond.
Oh, these ones are tough. The old ones all sound the same. Go.
Bond. James Bond.
Oh.
Can you do something?
Can you do something?
Can you do something? And this is the last one.
How many Bonds were there?
5. There was another one, but he was only in it for 1 episode and I couldn't find anything, so...
George Lazenby.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Bond. James Bond.
There you go.
Maybe that's...
Do you want me to play them again for you?
This is so tough.
Or do you want to just say your answer and then I can play the clips with it?
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Oh.
Right. First one.
I'm going to say Daniel Craig.
The name's Bond.
I didn't write it down.
James Bond.
Yes, you're right.
Hooray.
That's obviously very much Daniel Craig. Next one.
P.S.
Yeah, it definitely is.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
My
they all seem to dispute it, don't they, their names?
My fave.
Okay, next one.
My name's Bond.
Ah, it's Roger.
James Bond.
My name's Bond.
My name is Bond.
Yeah, you're right about that one too.
His word is his Bond.
Next one.
Bond.
I put Sean Connery.
James Bond.
You'd be right.
I
found that one quite
That's
difficult.
That's a tough one. I put Timothy first, but then I put Sean because I thought
normally you'd expect to hear the accent more.
Of
course,
do you know what film that was from? Was it from Diamonds Are Forever or something?
I actually don't know.
Please find out.
Okay, cool.
For the next show.
And then this is obviously the last one.
Who are you?
Bond. James Bond.
Yeah, you know, I thought like up until that point he was Tim.
Tim, yeah. Yeah, so well done.
That was good.
All right.
Well done, me.
Yay.
Hooray.
So, discussion time.
Oh, right. What are we discussing, Sally?
Favourite Bond films?
Ooh. Do you want to go first?
I don't actually. I want to hear yours.
Fantastic.
I'm more interested in yours.
Do you want a top 5 or a top 3?
Give me a top 3.
I will go. Right, number 3, On Her Majesty's Secret Service. I really like that film. George Lazenby in his own neat role as Bond.
Yeah.
But I think the film is actually really good.
Yeah.
Bond is like nervous and awkward on the ice rink
Yeah.
and things.
Mhm.
And Blofeld. It's been out for a while now, so I can give the spoiler. Bond gets married and he kills his wife.
Yes.
Tracy.
Yes.
And he goes, "Don't worry, darling, we'll have all the time in the world." And then, obviously everyone's favourite.
We have all
the time in the world.
That's really wearing me good.
I know.
You've been sat at home practicing, haven't you?
I really haven't.
In the mirror.
I just put a little octopus voice on. No, but yeah, really good film.
Yeah.
I like that song as well.
Yeah.
And do you know John Barry, veteran Bond composer?
Mhm.
That was his favourite sort of song because he said that was like the classiest one that he's done, best piece of music he's written, and he got to work with Louis Armstrong.
Perfect.
There we are, bit of a tidbit
Even better.
for you there. Yeah, and obviously Dame Diana Rigg as Bond girl.
Yeah.
Tracy. And my second favourite, Tomorrow Never Dies.
It's a really good one. Which?
That's the one with Terry Hatcher
Yes.
and Michelle Yeoh.
The Bond is
Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, that's the one with the ice, isn't it?
No, that's Die Another Day, I'm
Okay,
afraid.
well, I've got that wrong.
This is the one, it goes underwater. Mind you, 2 of them go
Is this
underwater.
Christmas?
No, that's Not Enough. Yeah.
Right, okay, cool. Yeah,
It's
I
the one
can
with
see
the
it now.
Asian Bond girl.
I know exactly the one you're on about.
Yeah, Michelle Yeoh.
I
She's
know
got to do
them,
all her
but
own
I just don't
stunts.
really hit the names.
Essentially, my favourite because it's amazing.
Yeah.
Because GoldenEye was all about setting it up.
Okay,
Later,
cool.
later. Yeah, I don't like the only thing I don't like is actually Sheryl Crow singing the theme song.
Oh, really?
I know it's a favourite of yours.
It is
but
my
I don't
favourite.
like it.
It's
What
one
does
of
it
my
go
favourite
like?
Bonds.
Can you sing it? No.
No.
Right, think about it in your mind. But I really like the end song by K.D. Lang. It goes, "Tomorrow never dies, surrender." They all sound like Shirley Bassey, but you know. Tears and tantalize. It's a really good song. It should have been the main theme, but it wasn't. Yeah, no,
I
it's
like
just the best
Cheryl
song. It's got a really good villain.
Mhm.
Elliot Carver, played
Yeah.
by Jonathan Pryce. He is essentially Rupert Murdoch, and he's causing war on everyone with sort of a Marxist theory, only blown out. I know, it's really crazy. Like, the press control everything, and they're causing us to go to war. It's really, like, quite good.
If they did that today, they'd probably get.
No, they didn't like it at the time.
No.
Like, everyone said, "Oh, this is really bad. This is a crap film," and it was actually really good. But you know, who controls the media, don't we, Sally?
Yeah.
So we won't say any more. You might well control us. Are you listening?
We're part of the media.
We're part of the people that hate things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, Tomorrow Never Dies was my favourite because
Yes.
it's really good. Also has a kick-ass, I believe I'm allowed to say that, Bond girl.
Yes.
Yes, Michelle Yeoh.
Was taken off the top. So what's replaced the top? I think
That's
I know.
Skyfall.
Yeah.
It is so good.
It is brilliant.
So good. So much M. So much Bond.
So much M, and that's what I loved about it the most.
So
is
much
there is
M.
so much M.
And she's really good in it, and she's not just like a bit hard. And
No, because like Tomorrow Never Dies, she's like there's nothing of her.
that's one of my qualms as well with
Yeah.
Tomorrow Never Dies. That's the least amount she's in a film.
Yeah.
That she's in, and I don't like. Maybe Die Another Day. No, actually, Die Another Day she gets a bit of controversy because
Yeah.
she sends Bond into that prison camp in North
does.
Korea. But yeah, I think that's my only qualm. But she sort of makes up for it because she was in, remember she was in that sitcom As Time Goes By with Jeffrey Palmer.
Yes.
Judi Dench. He's actually in that film as oh my god. He's actually
Sorry.
He's actually in that film as the Admiral of the Navy, and he says, "With all due respect, Em, I don't think you have the balls for this job," he says. And then she says, "Well, at least I'm not thinking of with mine all the time,
Yeah.
Jeffrey Palmer." She didn't say Jeffrey Palmer.
No.
But it was great. But Skyfall, yes, number 1. It's the best film ever. See it. I've seen it 3 times. It's amazing. Done.
Right. Brilliant.
What about you?
Well, you're gonna have to help me out with names.
Right.
I've got my favourite Roger Moore film,
Go.
which is the one with the circus.
Right.
You know the one I'm on about?
No.
No. He has to like disable a bomb in Germany.
In a circus.
Anyone any idea? Will, can you get on that for me? Thank you. It's basically.
Is it an actual circus?
Yeah, he goes to the. And then there's a bomb in the cannon, and then he has to like stop the bomb in the cannon.
Wait, in
and he does
Germany?
it just in time.
Is there any other
I don't know whether it is Germany.
defining features of this film?
The fact that it's German.
Right. Okay.
I think Will's on the case.
I'm gonna say it's one of the 2 that I have not seen.
The one with the twins. There's like these twins that are like samurai
Is Grace
swords.
Jones in it?
I couldn't tell you.
She's...
As in the Grace Jones.
As in the Grace Jones, yeah. Is she in it?
I think I'd notice.
Octopussy, yeah, no, it would be
That's
because
right.
that's one of the ones I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be it.
Sorry,
That is one of my favourite Bond films.
Really?
Because it's one that I watch with my stepdad, and we watch it like whenever, like it's like one of those ones that's literally just on all the time on like BBC 4 or whatever, and we'll always
ITV
put it on.
have them, yeah.
Yeah, and we'll just watch it together. So,
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I find that's
he
what
probably
Bond films
doesn't
are
even
like.
realise that.
No.
But we do. I'll vouch for it.
Shout out there to
yeah.
stepdad.
Yeah. Mr. Allen. Anyway, so that's like one of my favourites, and it surprised me that it was one of my favourites because it is a
Yeah, people don't like that one.
No, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because it's more sentimental.
I think a lot of the Bond films are that, though. It's the first one you saw.
Yeah.
Or the first one you just, like, remember seeing with people.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I'm going to be really boring.
Go.
And give modern day ones.
For the next two.
Yeah. Although, Pierce, it's weird because Pierce is my favourite Bond ever.
Yeah.
But I'm not too keen on the films as much.
I understand that. He is Bond, but the films are a bit... Well, I really like them. I
will watch them and I will be happy because I will see Pierce and I will get excited. He's a good Bond.
He is our Bond, isn't he? We grew up with him.
Yeah, he is the Bond for me. The only Bond for me. But he's not like... the plot lines for me
Not
don't,
the best Bond
don't
films
do it
that
as
he's
much.
in. Yeah.
Whereas Skyfall, which is my number one.
Yes.
But my second one is Casino Royale.
A lot of people say that, though.
I do really like it.
It's a good film.
I thought so. Apart from the annoying, what's it called? Woman, Eva Green, who kind of...
Do you not like Vesper?
She annoys me.
Well, I think, right, my thing about Casino Royale, I think it's a really good film, but I think what they needed to do was stop it at the end.
Yeah.
Because they made it carry on. And I think if you cut all that bit about Venice out, like her being trapped underwater, you'd have a good film. Because the problem is, the villain dies, and there's still 20 minutes left.
Yeah.
That's not what a Bond film should be, in my opinion. The villain should die at the end.
Yeah.
And then there's closure, and then you can have a little scene with him and Moneypenny.
That was the only issue that I had. But I did really, really like it.
Yeah.
It was a good Bond. It was a good first impression for Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the whole, he's not really a Bond. Like, like shaken, not stirred, do I really care, and things like that.
Yeah, I
that
thought,
kind of annoyed me.
Don't annoy your franchise.
Exactly.
And he said a naughty word, and I stopped it.
Don't say a naughty word.
Yeah, I won't.
So that is my top three, and Skyfall obviously is number one.
It really is the best.
One, because it is, just gonna admit it, it's the one that I've seen the most recently, so I can't really.
It's also the best.
But it is a really, really good film, and I enjoyed every second of it. And it was the only Bond film that's ever had me on the edge of my seat.
Yes, I found that. I wish
because
that...
I will watch Bond films as easy watching.
Yeah.
But that film, I was literally...
It's easy to sink into a Bond film and, like, comfortable shoe.
Yeah, yeah, it is, though.
But, this
my
one,
comfort
like,
watching.
There's a scene with M, and she's in a government inquiry. I'm allowed to say that. And I was genuinely shivering. I might have been hungover, I don't know. But I was like, I was so scared, and it was like, that's never happened. It's rare in films, let alone a Bond film, that actually get like that sort of suspension. So I think that's a testament to old Sam Mendes.
I completely agree with you. It is definitely a really good film. But
fantastic.
So yeah, that's my film.
And mine.
And yeah, sorry, yeah. And
Love
yours.
Bond. What about favourite theme? Got a favourite theme song?
I really enjoy Skyfall's song, but I think it's going to have to be classic Goldfinger.
Goldfinger.
Yeah, Goldfinger. but Nobody Does It Better, which is a song I'm about to play in a minute.
I forgot how good that song was.
Yeah,
and then this will get stuck in your head, listeners.
For the rest of the day. It is one of my favourites.
I love it. Carly Simon.
I can't really say I've got a favourite one because I enjoy them all so much.
The thing is, I've got a collection that I really enjoy, and then a collection that I just never listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really enjoy Thunderball, actually. Sorry, Tom.
Oh yeah, I do love From Russia with Love with Matt Monro. He's a bit of a classic. Yeah.
Had a giant head. Was a bus driver. So my nan used to tell me. Anyway.
And on that note, we're going to play two songs back to back now.
Oh.
Both Bonds. Nobody Does It Better.
Yeah.
From Carly Simon.
Everyone's
and I'm just going to surprise you with the one after that because that's just exciting.
So Nobody Does It Better from The Spy Who Loved Me.
It is. I love this film.
Who the hell do they think they are? I report to the Prime Minister, and even he's smart enough not to ask me what we do.
Now, the thing about Goldfinger was he liked only gold. I don't know if you got that from the song. Obviously,
Only gold.
A classic there from the voice of Bond, Shirley Bassey.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't it have been great if she'd have sung Skyfall?
It would have, but I think Adele did a
Please leave.
blooming good job.
What have we got up next?
We've got That's What She Said, which is basically a feature that I, again, have come up with in my own spare time. And before I do that, I have to read out a little text.
Oh, a sweet text for you.
Yes, from somebody I like to call Katie Smith.
Is that her name?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. I'd like to call her that too.
She has texted me personally with quite a worrying text. I love listening to your sexy voice on the radio. Sometimes I plug in my headphones so it sounds like you're whispering in my ear. Don't worry about replying. I just drew it on my screen so I won't be able to read it. Thank you for that, Katie. And I've just exposed you on the radio, so I hope you enjoy that.
And also, Katie, you can go to hell for not texting me as well. So, no, any user feedback is great. Thanks, guys. That's what Katie said. But what did she say?
I enjoy that. Nice link. Basically, this is an innuendo bit, and Chris has to guess. I've got like 5 clips, I think it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you just have to guess.
5 sweet clips for me.
And I think they're quite funny this week. So here we go. Here's the first one for you.
About it. Have we got any more beavers anywhere else? Or any more action?
Oh, there's one there. Any more action?
Any more action from the beavers?
Right. Must I guess this now?
Yes. I don't know. Do you want to write them down?
Yeah.
Just to make the feature last a bit longer.
Go on then. I'm writing it.
Okay,
do
cool.
the other one.
Next one for you.
Dip the balls into the remaining chocolate one at a time and coat all over.
Jessie J's new cookbook. Take me down like a domino and dip your balls in the chocolate.
Are you ready for the next one?
Like a price tag.
Now, Heston, you have there a giant fish, a giant chili.
That's the guy I really hate. Yeah. You have there a giant fish.
You have a giant fish. These are pretty bad. I've really tried my best.
I know what
to
that
get
one is
good
because I
ones.
absolutely hate the guy who's interviewing him.
Again, another bit of cookery for you. Bit of cookery and innuendo.
First, I just go at them with a rolling pin, and then I just roll over them until I have crunchy rubble.
God.
And then finally...
Leaves your driveways clean, but very untidy.
You are filthy.
I have a lot of spare time on my hands. So I'll play them again, and I want you to just tell me what they are from.
About it. Have we got any more beavers anywhere else? Or any more action?
Oh, there's one there. Like Spring Watch, Autumn Watch.
Autumn Watch, yes.
Chris Packham.
That'll be the one.
An innuendo in itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Chris Packham.
Here comes Jessie.
Dip the balls into the remaining chocolate one at a time and coat all over.
It took me a lot of time to find that one, and then I saw balls and I was like, opportunity, go.
You heard it here first, ladies. And gentlemen.
Thanks very much, Chris.
Ladies with balls. Great. I don't know. I have no idea. Imagine if Jessie J released a cookbook.
Do you want me to play again?
I imagine that would have a hefty price tag.
Listen to the...
Dip the balls into the remaining chocolate one at a time and coat all over.
I don't know who it is. I'm guessing...
I call her the second queen of innuendos for cookery.
Mary Berry.
I wish.
Don't know.
No. It's Lorraine. And her fast
Lorraine
fashion,
Pascal.
Easy food, yes, indeed
that's
it
one
is.
wrong for me.
This is the next one, which we'll get pretty easily.
Yeah.
Now, Heston, you have there a giant fish, a giant chili.
It was supposed to cut off at giant fish, but you got giant chili.
I think it helps with the innuendo.
Yeah.
You've got there a giant fish.
Because otherwise I would have gone the whole hog and put in the giant sausage as well.
Whole hog, you say? One show.
Yeah.
That's Chris Evans, so it's on a Friday.
Exactly.
Horrible man.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
First, I just go at them with a rolling pin, and then I just roll over them until I have crunchy rubble.
I went with Nigella.
Yeah, of course.
Daughter of former Chancellor Nigel Lawson.
Yeah.
Nigella
Lawson.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously she's going...
First, I just go at them with a rolling pin.
I like the noise in the background.
And then I just
my
roll over them until I have crunchy rubble.
Crunchy rubble, I really enjoy it.
It's like she just can't stop. She's just going.
rubble.
It was annoying because like she was talking about making a plum crumble, and I was like, "There's got to be something about plums in here, Nigella. Don't let me down." And she let me down.
How'd you make a plum crumble?
Here's the last one for you.
Leaves your driveways clean, but very untidy.
This is absolutely filthy. I'm sorry, right? That's so bad.
Very imaginative of me, I thought.
Watchdog? Is that Matt Allwright?
That is Matt Allwright from
Yeah.
Watchdog and Rogue Traders.
Yeah.
So that's
filthy girl. Wow. What a good feature, Sally.
Leaves your driveways clean, but very untidy.
Anne didn't have any good ones this week, which was a real shame. Anne.
Anne.
Robinson.
Are you just skimming like all the magazine shows?
Yeah. I basically, because on iPlay, I don't know if you've been on it, but you can get into categories, and then you've got lifestyle
factual.
and leisure.
Yeah.
And I knew that lifestyle and leisure is going to be the biggest for innuendos like I've ever seen, and they were. Like I couldn't have all food, but I could have done all food. Nigel Slater, dirtiest man in the world.
You heard it here first again.
So if you get a chance to listen to Nigel, he's definitely somebody you should look out for.
Definitely. What a good cook and a good innuendo maker.
Absolutely.
As well as pies and things. Yeah.
Iceberg, go ahead!
Fantastic. What we got next?
Well, that's the feature, and that lasted a lot shorter than I was expecting.
Was it? Would you like to go behind the scenes in the feature a bit more, even though we kind of did it?
I don't know if we can.
No.
So, yeah. But if you want to watch any of those shows, you can. The first one was Autumn Watch, which is like a really terrible programme, but if you wanted to watch it, you can.
What a great review show this is turning out to be. This is a terrible programme. Watch it if you like.
They're in Scotland at the moment with their beavers, and they're basically just like going around looking at animals. And then the second one was Lorraine's Fast, Fresh and Easy Food. And she is, again, queen of innuendos. She's a babe. She's really good. And actually, she does some really good programmes. So if you're like one of those students who
I'm not a cook fan, though. I don't like cooking.
Well, that's what...
Not for me.
That is what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Funny you should mention this.
Go on.
If you don't like cooking, you should watch Lorraine's, because she's actually a really normal cook.
She's still cooking, though, isn't she? And I don't like it, so I'm going to go away.
Just ignore me, then. And then you've got the one show, which is like a terrible programme.
No, stop saying these programmes are terrible.
Actually, one show is amazing. I do actually watch it all the time when I'm at home. I just don't watch it when I'm here.
Yeah, I find that. It's just if something's on, then I'll watch it.
Yeah. So that's that. And Nigella Isma, obviously.
Isimo.
It's actually Isma.
Is it Nigelisma?
Nigelisma, probably.
That sounds
what
equally
it is.
as awful.
Yeah, it's a pretty poor name for a show, but the show itself.
A+.
Yeah.
Great.
Gippity
gooder.
Gippity gooder. No, that's terrible. And then obviously Watchdog, which is just like amazing.
Consumer programme. If you got any problem with your landlords, students out there, right into Elder Anne. She'll have a go.
And Matt Allwright, he's a babe. That's just an innuendo in itself.
What's that?
Right into
Elder Anne. She'll have a go. Great. No, but I'm glad she went back to Watchdog.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love that they've combined it with Road Traders, actually. I know this is a really uncool thing to like, but I like Road Traders.
No, I love it.
I know, it's the best programme.
It's like my favourite thing. When Matt Allwright comes in, as soon as I hear his voice, I'm like, yes!
And they try to run over him in the big van.
I don't want to be filmed.
I don't want to be filmed. I don't want to be filmed. Get him.
Now, Matt.
My name's Chris.
It's amazing.
Oh, right.
Sorry. I hope Will is listening. I'm ready for his Hootie Dench.
Oh!
Who the hell do they think they are? I report to the Prime Minister, and even he's smart enough not to ask me what we do.
PMM.
Producer Will, thumbs up or thumbs down as to whether you think you know what that is.
That's a thumbs down there.
He's shaking it a bit, so it's kind of maybe.
Innuendo.
He's got a thumbs up. He's changed his mind.
Ah.
That's very exciting.
Maybe he's just used the computer.
Yeah, don't use that. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so we're going to play another song.
A sweet tune?
A sweet tune.
Right.
Also, we need to say, well done, Barack. I've just realised we haven't congratulated
Oh, go on,
Barack.
Obama. Well done.
Friend of Have You Seen
No
This?
drama, Obama.
Friend of Have You Seen This on Express?
Friend of Have You Seen This, Barack Hussein Obama.
Yeah. And I hope you're listening, babes, and having a nice day celebrating.
Obama, baby, totes chuffed for you.
Yeah, really happy, really happy.
Really happy. And VP Biden, VP Joe Biden.
And on that note,
The sharkiest
die
teeth.
another day.
Oh, great. What a horrible, horrible way to go on. Oh, are you playing Die Another Day?
Yeah.
Love this song.
This is very
Madonna,
exciting.
M Dollar, MDNA. She played a bit of this on tour recently.
It's such a good song.
It
It's
is.
like one of those weird, it shouldn't be a Bond song.
Yeah,
but
no,
because
it's too
Madonna,
good to be a Bond song, isn't it? A bit.
It's not a Bond song.
It's not.
Because one, she's American. I know that doesn't make any difference.
Hey. Carly Simon is American.
She is.
Get
Quite
out
a lot
of
of
here.
them are American. But also it doesn't really sound like a Bond song, but you can
No.
kind of forgive her because it's Madonna.
I would say she's probably got the weakest voice of any Bond chanteuse.
She does. But we're going to play anyway, on that note.
We're going to play it because it's amazing. 'cause it's Madonna.
amazing.
God.
And then after this song, producer Will, sexy new producer
We're going to
Will,
introduce him to your ears.
yeah, with his sexy quiz
Stop saying sexy.
that he's going to give to us. And we're really, look, he's stroking the paper like
My
it's,
word,
like
it's
a cat.
all going on.
No, the heat in this room is just on an all-time high.
That's a Bond song! Hey!
I did that on purpose.
Rita Coolidge.
It is Rita Coolidge, all right.
Fantastic.
Gladys Knight and the Pips. I just wanted to say that.
License to Kill.
Die
Did you know?
another day.
Oh, no, come on. Interesting
God.
thing about License to Kill. They had to pay the people who wrote Goldeneye because it sounded so similar at the beginning.
Oh, you did tell me this.
Did I?
Yeah, but
Well,
not,
now the listeners
not the
know.
listeners
right?
at home.
Just play the song.
I'm going to play the song.
MDNA. Madonna, right? She was really into like laughing in her songs around this period. Me Against the Music, she has a bit of a laugh with Britney at the end. Creepy laughter. And like this.
That was Madonna.
And this is producer Will. New man, new producer,
How
new
exciting.
start.
Are you excited, Will?
Yes, very excited.
He's got an exciting quiz for us.
You've got some large shoes to fill with Amanda.
Yeah.
Because
Really,
she's
I've
really
heard.
good. And
Yeah.
she had large shoes.
Don't we all? Yes.
No?
Are you excited for this Bond theme?
It's a Bond theme.
Yes, I guess I'm very excited.
Good.
You guess
should
you
be.
have to be, or you're sad. No, we don't have that power.
Shall we begin on that note?
Yeah. Okay. Shall I just
scene?
Read the questions. We'll answer with a terrible answer.
Okay.
Are
The
we
James
Are we buzzing?
Bond quiz.
Oh.
We're starting with question number 1. Who is M's assistant in the Bond film?
I
know.
don't know this.
Do you not?
No.
Bill Tanner.
Yes.
Tanner!
Yes.
And he calls her a bean counter in Goldeneye, and that makes me laugh.
Are
So
we
1
keeping
point-
points? Is it a
yeah.
competition? Okay.
I'll do a
Aye.
tally.
Okay.
Totally cool.
See what you did there.
Cheer.
Are we
Shout out to
ready
Makana
for
brethren.
Ready for
question number 2?
So, yeah.
We are.
Okay. Which Bond film was set predominantly in India?
Oh, I don't know.
Is that not? Is that The World Is Not Enough? I don't
I'm
think
gonna
it is.
say maybe Octopussy.
No, it's
Yeah.
Ah! Not a German circus, but an Indian one.
not. You knew.
Clowns in India.
And it's one of my favourite films. Well done, me.
Sorry, I've not even seen it.
That's really bad.
Okay, moving on. We got question number 3. What is the name of the character who regularly appears in the James Bond films
James Bond?
as Bond's friend in the CIA?
Oh, I know.
I'm so bad at this quiz.
I should have made it easier.
I should have really.
These are
I
quite
did say
easy.
to
These
you.
are, yeah.
It's quite easy.
Yeah, this is easy.
This one is quite easy.
Is
I'll
it?
give you a hint. He's in Casino Royale and he's black.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, what's his name?
Oh, I don't know his name, but I know exactly the guy
Yeah.
you were talking about. Can I have a point for that?
So, there's
Yeah,
should I
no.
clue?
Yeah, give
Felix
me a clue.
Leiter.
Yeah, Felix.
Come on.
Yes.
Let's go that one. I do know who you're on about.
You
though.
do know him, right? That's as long as you.
Apparently, he's
No.
in the other films as well,
Yeah, he's in all of them.
but
he's
just played by different actors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Not all of them, but
Yeah.
Oh,
some of
this
them.
latest.
They bring him out.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. Number 4. Which of these has not been a Bond girl?
Oh, which of these objects
is not?
Chair.
Pussy.
Holly Berry.
Chair.
Pussy galore.
Ah.
Holly Goodhead. Plenty O'Toole. Mimi Lay. Mary Goodnight. Or Molly Warmflash.
It's got to be Plenty O'Toole.
Mimi Lay, I think.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying
Yeah.
Mimi Lay. What are you saying?
He's right
Plenty.
again. He
Oh.
says Mimi Lay.
That's
All of the
terrible.
others have been in Bond films.
That's horrendous.
Plenty O'Toole is actually the worst
Holly
thing I've ever
Goodhead.
heard.
I don't know which film that's from, but
I think it's from Diamonds Are Forever. I think.
That's shocking.
I think. Let's move along.
Right,
yes.
yeah, we should
Moving on.
quickly.
How many English-born actors have played James Bond?
I'm gonna say
English or British?
English.
Because they're all
English,
British, aren't
right.
No, they're not.
they? Yeah, they are. Ireland is Britain.
I'm gonna say 3.
I'm saying 2.
Okay.
3.
You're 3 then, Sally?
Yeah.
2.
Do you know which ones then? Do you know?
I'm gonna say Daniel Craig is, Pierce Brosnan,
Oh.
and Timothy Dalton.
I'm saying Daniel Craig
Or it might-
and Roger Moore.
Yeah, it might be Roger Moore.
Spot on again. It's only 2 actually.
Timothy
Connery.
was Welsh.
Connery
Yes,
is Scottish.
Connery's Scottish.
I thought he
He's
was, but I
Welsh.
wasn't
Dalton
sure.
is Welsh.
Because he was in Doctor Who.
Lazenby.
Australian.
So
Yeah.
not all. And Brosnan Irish.
Yeah.
Who
Oh,
everyone
of
get- I know,
course.
yeah.
Of course.
Never think of him as Irish though.
No, I know. I kind of just assumed. That was
Because he's our
terrible.
fave
I'm
Bond.
doing really bad.
You're
Okay.
doing all right.
Number 6. Pretty easy. Pretty easy one, I think.
Oh, go on.
What was Goldfinger's first name in the movie Gold?
Gold.
Mr. Goldfinger. Iric. It is technically
Yeah.
gold.
Jonathan.
Iric
No,
is
not
gold on
Jonathan.
the periodic
Right,
table.
right, that's
George.
Chris
No,
again.
no.
Are you writing down the scores too? Because you don't trust me.
Yeah, I'm just loving my own
See how it
points.
is.
Tally.
You have no points.
No, I know. It's terrible.
Right.
10 more questions. No.
Yes. Next question. How many women has Bond slept with since the release of Dr. No in the first Bond movie in 1962?
Oh, this one's a good one. Right.
Daniel Craig
Points the
alone.
closest, basically.
Okay.
I'm saying at least one per film, so that's 23. That's not my final.
There was her.
I mean,
Which
all
is
of them. Yeah.
All in. 31.
I'm gonna say 51.
Oh no, if you're going higher, I'm going higher.
Oh,
Can
go
I
on
stop?
then.
Hold on. 44?
Ooh.
45? Something like that.
Yeah, I think about the 44 region would be
Woo!
right.
44.
And for
Who
getting
knew?
it spot on, I didn't think anyone would.
Oh.
You can have 5 points.
Ah, look at that.
You're mouthing it to her.
No, it's all her own
Look,
knowledge.
This is my.
I call
know-
shenanigans.
I know Bond. So I've got 5 points again. That's great. Ladies.
Right.
Great.
Catching you up.
I didn't realise that happened. Fantastic.
Okay.
Said it right.
Devious.
Question number 8. In The Man with the Golden Gun,
And
what is the name of Scaramander's butler?
I'm thinking of Indiana Jones and I want to say Short Round, but it's not, and I know he's a midget. Oh, as in the film he was called a midget, just saying. Little people.
I think they're a brand of crisps as well, if that helps.
Yes, they are. I know what it is.
Lays?
Knick-knack.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Lays.
Walkers?
I like how you went for the American crisp first.
Well, yeah, you can't just assume that
You can't, can you? Knick-knack. That's so horrible. He was French as well.
Okay, so
Oh,
He used to be in a TV series called Fantasy Island. And he said, "Welcome to the island, the plane." Anyway.
Next
okay.
question.
Next question. In which film did Roger Moore first play James Bond?
I know. I'll give you a chance.
What about this spotlight on me? Give me the first letter.
I'll give you a clue.
Okay.
Oh, I like that Volkswagen Beetle.
What sort of clue is that?
He sings the song. Live and Let Die.
Yes,
Live and Let Die?
Yeah. Volkswagen Beetle was the clue, apparently.
That's a good clue. He's a Beatle.
No.
Paul McCartney is a
If you
Beatle. That'd be a good,
terrible.
sneaky clue.
Okay, another sort of weirdly complicated one. Question 10. Which is the only James Bond film to include all the letters from the word guns in its title?
Oh my absolute lord.
Could take a while.
The man with the golden gun. I don't know.
No.
Oh no, guns.
Yeah. Sure.
This is really hard.
Yeah.
I'll give you a clue. It's a Brosnan film.
The world is not enough.
Yes.
Oh, enough. Oh, well done.
Enough go.
Question 11.
Yes.
About Timothy Dalton. Which two films did Timothy Dalton play James Bond?
I know.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it.
The Living Daylights and License to Kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I got a license to kill.
How many points is that then each?
Oh, gajillion.
Is it close or not even?
Chris has got 9 and I have 6.
So you could theoretically
not win.
Not win.
4 more questions.
Okay, so
You
I've got to
could
get
win.
all of these
You
right.
can get all of them right.
Question 12. Which 2 James Bond films feature the character Jaws?
I know.
One. It's the guy with the teeth, and he jumps out the plane.
Yeah.
Yes. That's in.
Tomorrow Never Dies?
No.
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 Is it not that scene? It's like
No,
like
it's
a lot
great.
earlier
It's
than
the
that.
yeah.
Doctor No?
Moonraker.
Yeah. It's
Moonraker.
And the Spy Who.
And The Spy Who Loved Me. The Moonraker and The Spy Who Loved Me.
Correct. Well
Sally!
done.
Oh my God,
guys.
you are clawing it back,
Yeah.
girl.
I'm so good at
Okay.
this game.
Number 13. This is quite a tricky one actually.
Oh.
I can't even really pronounce it.
Oh, fantastic.
Emilio Largo.
Yeah.
Is the villain in which James Bond?
Oh, and I don't actually know. I know his name. I've seen it as well. I know it. It's a Roger Moore one.
I think it happens on a Wednesday night and a Saturday night, if that helps.
Thunderball.
Yes.
Oh, it's not that one. I was wrong.
Thunderball. Woo!
Well done.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking, it's not important. For Your Eyes Only. And I was totally wrong. It's a Sean Connery feature.
And now it's a question. There has to be a question about Shirley Bassey in there as well. Number 14. Which 3 James Bond theme songs were recorded by Shirley Bassey?
Well, of course, there's Goldfinger and...
Diamonds Are Forever.
Yeah, so we got those. But I know the other one.
Oh.
You should as well.
I
Because
should,
I got
shouldn't
you. I got her the Bond CD
got me
for
the
her
Bond
birthday,
CD?
by the way.
Right.
It's okay. So Diamonds Are Forever, Goldfinger, and there's another one which is
Comes out at night.
Moonraker.
There you go.
Moonraker,
yes.
yeah. So we both
Sally,
get,
how
we get a point
we
for
both
that.
get a point. And
So,
I'm still-
what are the scores at the moment as we go into the last question?
Should we just say we're even and this is winner takes all?
Well,
Because
yeah,
I think
apart
we
from
are.
you're winning.
Oh yeah, apart from me being in front. I
By
want to add
one
a bit
point.
of competition.
Okay,
point.
this is one of the questions where it's a number question again. So,
Oh no, I hate
in how many Bond films did Desmond, is it Llewellyn?
Tutu.
Yes.
Oh, Llewellyn.
That's what I was thinking.
Play
Sanction.
Didn't realise he was in it.
How many did he bless?
Desmond Llewellyn play the character of Q. Is it 14, 17, or 19?
Oh, I'm gonna say 19.
I'm getting 17.
You're right.
Am I?
Yes.
Yeah.
The winner of the quiz.
Exciting.
And what a
Is-
fantastic draw that was.
That was a draw.
Was it a draw?
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah,
Great radio.
10. We both got 10.
Oh well, that's fair.
Oh well.
That's good.
In a
It's all
way.
fair. A fair programme.
Fair
It's good.
programme. I'm
Fair.
enjoying that.
Are we happy with that?
I'm very happy with that.
You know what I'm happy with?
Go on.
Have you seen this back?
Yay!
On radio, and we enjoy this for 2 hours. I'd be
Now,
afraid of
Will,
clapping.
you're
Yes.
the new producer on the show.
Hmm.
So therefore, I grant you permission to choose the theme for next week's show.
Oh,
So,
wake up, Will, wake up.
Oh my goodness.
that's an exciting role that you've been doing.
Yes.
So, have you got anything in mind of what you would like, or
have a wee thing?
It's probably one that I'll have to go away and think about.
Great,
Yeah,
cool. And then we'll come back next week, and if it's rubbish, there you go. You've got to blame Will.
You can just blame Will.
And I'll be fired.
And
then
he'll be fired, and then we'll have to produce our own show. And Berg versus Boat will be back on a regular occurrence.
It will be 2 hours of Berg versus Boat.
See, do you want that? Oh,
get your letters.
You
out.
really don't want that. So,
what is your favourite Bond film?
Oh.
Well, I could just repeat what you've said and go for Skyfall because I thought that was brilliant. It was really, really excellent. But
well done.
One of the Brosnans, like Tomorrow Never Dies.
Yes.
Another good one.
Fantastic.
It is really good.
And Casino Royale as well.
Yeah, I really like that.
Daniel Craig's first one.
With the
Crime Blood.
Crying Blood.
Le Chiffre.
Le Chiffre.
Bond.
Yeah, so Bond.
So Bond right now.
Yeah.
So you kind of like our films. The films that we enjoy, you enjoy. So we could technically all have a film night right now.
We could.
Only in the day.
Only in the day.
After off air. In the privacy of our own home.
Will looks scared.
Teeth are actually chattering at the
Let's just keep laughing so we don't have to.
Okay, so we need to do our big reveal for Hoodie Dench. Hoodie Dench.
Right, what do I think it is? What do I think it is?
Do you want me to play it first for
Please
you?
do, please do. Give us a reminder.
Who the hell do they think they are? I report to the Prime Minister, and even he's smart enough not to ask me what we do.
Right, I've got 2 things in mind.
Okay.
I've got either Casino Royale of Quantum of Solace.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
How about you, Will? What are you thinking?
Well, I think I know because I saw the video clip. So
make believe.
Something gives it away, but I think you're on the right lines. That's what I'm gonna say.
I'm on the right track,
So you're going
maybe.
to choose between the two.
I'm going to say... Quantum.
You're going for Quantum for this clip?
Yeah.
Who the hell do they think they are? I report to the Prime Minister, and even he's smart enough not to ask me what we do.
You'd be wrong, I'm afraid.
Is it a casino?
It is indeed Casino Royale.
Casino.
And Judy's fabulous line, which I can't repeat because it's rude, but she does say something.
Just naughty words.
And then it's the same clip where she says, God, I miss the Cold War.
Christ, I miss the Cold War. I like that bit. Well done here.
So yeah.
She's getting so much sweary words in these Bond
She is.
films.
And
She's
did you
the only
know?
one who swears.
I don't know whether anyone knows this.
Go on.
But the most complaints that people get from Bond films is
Her
Judi
swearing.
Dench swearing.
No.
Yeah. It's not the guns. It's not anything else. It's when
It's not
Judi
the
Dench
guns.
swears.
It's not Bond having relations with a lady in a shower.
That's the most complaints that they get.
I'm bemused.
It's shocking, isn't it? Well, final question for you.
Oh.
Yep.
How much do you know about fear?
Well.
Am I answering that?
Yes.
Of course.
Not mine.
Oh.
Interesting.
Well, wait till we go off here.
Then you can tell us what you really think.
Fantastic.
So I think really that's the end of our show this week.
You sure? You don't
Yeah.
sound too soon.
I'm just trying to fill 6 minutes.
You're a terrible
That's what
human
she
being.
said. Didn't go on for as long as I hoped. So
Did it not?
No, I've got to find a few more innuendo clips. But if you have them, please call 02920 781 530 or tweet us at Express Radio or text studio and then like your suggestion to 82010 or email us studio@expressradio.co.uk or get on our Facebook page, which is just basically have you seen this? So
If you've seen a rip-roaring innuendo...
if you've watched something and just gone,
that's quite amusing in an innuendo way.
And then just, get in touch. So that'd be great.
If you see us in the street, if you know what we look like, just stop us and ask us as well. Because we're not confined to the studio, are we?
We're not.
We're everywhere.
Some people think that we are, but we're not. So, okay, so next week it's all down to Will and his amazing team. And hopefully, by popular demand, Berg versus Boat will be back.
I'll make sure it doesn't. Just
hopefully.
Hopefully, it is a good feature though, and you enjoyed it at the time. You
I really did. I loved it so much.
So if you have got any more Titanic features, that would also be a great bonus.
Features grand in scale, like Titanic features, and features that relate to the film Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up is Kirsty, and she's going to be doing a music and film show, I do believe.
Hooray!
So yes.
That's not like ours. That's fine.
And
It'll
we've
be
got.
better than ours, I'm sure.
Pretty certain anything is going to be better than ours. Pretty sure silence on the radio is better than ours.
Hey!
So here is our last song for the afternoon, and it is Skyfall.
That's quite apt, isn't it? Because we had a Bond day.
Weird how I picked that.
Wow!
It's Skyfall by Adele.
Love it.
Thank you very much for listening.
See you next week, everybody.
It's been Sally and Chris, and new producer Will.
Hello and bye.
Come on, have you seen this?
And then have you seen this?